What's up, guys? It's your girl Kendall here with 420 Intuition, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Well, welcome. This is going to be for a celebrity requested reading for, sorry if I butcher this, I believe it's Simon or Chimon, Wachirawit, and then Perth Tanapon, okay? Hopefully I said those names right. This is going to be for a requested reading. Keep in mind, if you guys know more tea than I do, feel free to comment below and let your girl know. And lastly, if there's any other celebrity or celebrity couple you'd like for me to read, make sure you comment their names and their full birthdays below so I can make sure to add them to the list, okay? All right, so enough with the chit chat. Let's get right into it. This is going to be Simon or Chimon. I'm going to say, I think it's Chimon. And then this is going to be Perth, okay? I don't know if the H is Simon, so I might say H is silent, so I might say Simon. All right, so let's go ahead and get the energies surrounding Simon right now. All right, so let's get their angel oracle cards. The oracle cards. It says, "Is it over? Question mark. Please do what's best for your heart." Oh, that was nice. I've never seen that card before. We also have reconciliation and soulmate. Okay, so this is definitely giving me vibes that whoever Simon is on this side is definitely wanting to have a reconciliation with Perth. I don't know exactly if they've been over for a while, or maybe things have been a little rocky. I feel like this person just wants the best for this person. When you have that, please do what's best for your heart. That's when you genuinely get to the energy of wanting to see a person happy, no matter what, right? So that's the energy that I get, that they definitely want to see this person 100% happy. So let's get the energy for Perth and see if Perth has the same energy. I can't let go of you, and I want to be different. Okay, so there is some love here, people. They're definitely giving me energy that these two people have some type of bond together. Let go of true control issues, unrequited love, and heart-to-heart conversation. Oh no, the unrequited love is what's having me say kind of the oh no moment, because that vibe is giving me that I want to be different. Is maybe this person actually has genuine feelings, and maybe they're realizing maybe they didn't have as much feelings for maybe Perth is realizing he didn't have as much feelings for Simon as Simon has for him. Maybe he realized it was a one-sided connection, or maybe he had his guard up this whole time, and maybe now he's actually understanding that, okay, this person does care about me, so I need to be very giving and loving to this person like this person is to me. That's what I just get off of those cards. But we're going to get the overall energy. So for Simon's overall energy, we have the Hermit reversed, as well as underlying of the Nine of Wands reversed, okay? So there's some struggles of wanting to protect themselves, struggles of wanting to have this to come out of isolation, I think, and honestly just kind of confused, lonely, stuff like that. So this definitely hits home. I think this person right now is definitely pretty lonely behind their misconnect, because I don't really feel like in probably the present moment are they really connecting or even really speaking. Okay, so what is Perth's energy? Six of Coins, wanting to work on things, and we have Three of Wands, wanting to make a decision, or wanting to move on with the future. So that's interesting energy. I really feel like this person had an epiphany. I wouldn't be surprised if Tower maybe popped out, but whoever Perth is, they're actually wanting this connection to continue. So maybe they're gearing up to actually have that heart-to-heart conversation. The only thing I don't like is I just feel like this person, Perth, likes to control everything, because it gives me vibes of like kind of like playing this person. This person's giving me vibes of, Perth is giving me vibes of like, I don't know, just loving to feel people loving them, but not really up for loving other people. And I just feel like Simon's kind of got taken advantage of. I don't like this energy that I'm feeling so far, especially with this. But maybe, again, this person has learned, maybe Perth has learned that you have to have equal give and take in any type of relationship. And maybe this person realized that even when I've been at my most selfish I could be, this person loved me regardless. So let's go ahead and see what Simon or Chimon. I'm going to say Simon. Sorry again if I'm butchering it. I want to see their overall energy towards Perth is, or how they feel about Perth. We have King of Wands reversed, Seven of Coins, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords upright, King of Wands reversed, Seven of Coins. We also have Ten of Cups reversed, the World reversed, and the Fool. Wow. That's a lot of ignorant is bliss, isn't that? I mean, you're still this. I'm really taking Simon as probably as the Queen of Swords energy. Out of going through all of this, waiting and no non-reciprocation and selfishness from this King of Wands, you're still willing to take a leap of faith. This person loves the fuck out of this person. That is blind love. That is blind loyalty, and that's why I feel like Perth, I feel like a lot of their relationships naturally are like that, where they have more of control over the relationship and the other person's kind of like at their own whim or at their own, like, you know, at their own beck and call type of thing. Because I really feel like the King of Wands was selfish throughout the whole situation. But the crazy thing is this Queen of Swords, the energy that Simon's giving, is that they can see the best out of people. That's the type of person this person is that, okay, you can give me the most crappiest person out there, but I can tell you 5 good qualities about them that I saw. Oh man, I hope that this turns out to be good for this person, because this person, that really, really does suck. I mean, he definitely feels like there's a soulmate, definitely wants to reconcile, so I feel like if Perth said, let's do it, Simon's definitely going to do it. I just don't trust the genuine part of this. So how does Perth feel about Simon? Wheel of Fortune upright, world reverse. Oh, here comes a pair. King of Swords upright. Then we have the selfish, that's the selfish energy of the King of Wands. We have Knight of Wands upright with the Lovers reversed. I definitely feel like he would want to see a good future with this person, but I don't really feel like he's fully ready to commit. I still feel like there's some things he feels like he has unfinished business somewhere else. Probably wanting to tie up loose ends or getting over this chapter of having some F-boy vibes or, spreading themselves too thin physically with lovers. There's a lot of connections he has to lose. In order for him to have anything with him, I definitely feel like he knows he has a lot of connections to lose. I think the desire, again, is here to have a connection because they are showing up as a perfect pair. So I feel like the desire is the passion's here because I think there's still some lust here. But as far as like the physical aspect or anything more than that, I don't see love. I see love here. I see more on, again, Perth's side. I feel like this is more of an ego thing. I don't see any love being reciprocated. Quite the opposite. I see this person's, I just get selfishness. I get very, 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 very big selfishness with this person. They like their mind, though. One good thing I would say about them, they see them as a pair. I think because, again, how catering, how forgiving, how understanding, how all about him he is. If he wasn't all about him, please, this would be nothing. This would be no connection. They would have nothing here because what's keeping him, Perth, in this is Perth. That's so crazy to say, but I'm sticking to that. Okay. Hopefully he'll learn the lesson because this is a great person to have by your side. I hope that this person actually understands more, comes more with this. All right, so I want to know exactly what does Simon feel like is standing in their way. We have the 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords reverse, Empress reversed, the Devil here, as well as the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. All right, give me 1 second. I honestly feel the energy Simon feels the standing in the way is, again, that toxic energy. I think he does understand this love that he has for him. I think he understands that it's possibly not equal, but it's like an addictive type of love. He told you he has a draw on people that he's with. I think what's standing in the way is that possibly he's not receiving the love. He's not really seen as receiving. He's not receiving the love back. He understands that possibly I think he knows that he shouldn't be doing this. I think he knows. I think forgiving him too soon, I think Perth knows that, Simon knows that he forgives Perth too soon. That's very odd. You want this person. I feel like there's an awakening happening with Simon, to be honest. Because this tells me that he just feels like he's never going to reach his full potential. The Empress energy, he has a lot of more feminine energy based out of the two. And again, not saying that, I'm not saying, oh, that's a bad thing. That's just a natural thing. He knows ultimately he's not going to get what he wants out of this connection. He knows there's never going to be peace in this connection. There's never going to be any, he's tried all he can. There's nothing more that he can do to try to have Perth see him as an empress who can receive nurturing, care, that household, to actually flourish. He's stunted. So a lot of this, I feel, was standing in his way is a lack of reciprocation, the lack of effort that was given to him. I think he definitely forgave too soon. I think he definitely is addicted. There's an addiction level. That's what's standing in this way. That's what's standing in his way of freedom. I wouldn't bless this connection. I don't get good vibes. Not coming from Perth's side. I'm not telling this person is a bad person. I just feel like in this love connection, there's really no genuine love here. That's why I feel the unrequited love coming off of this. What does Perth feel standing in the way with Simon? We have Four of Cups, Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. Honestly, I feel enlightenment standing in the way. I think what's happening is possibly this on again, off again. The only reason why they're on that terms is because of Simon. Simon sometimes has moments of clarity and understanding what this really is and not what he wants it to be. And I really feel like that knowledge and that self-love he starts to give to himself gets in this person's way, and he doesn't like that. Oh my God, I don't like this. I don't really feel like, even though Temperance is here, I don't feel like this is a divinely guided connection. I think Temperance is more on trying to show the truth. I think he's getting a lot of downloads. I think Simon's had a lot of flags thrown out his way, and they do tend to argue they don't really see eye to eye in regards to a lot of things. Yeah, I don't really think they look at the past the same. That's for damn sure. He's hurt behind it. He wants him to remember all the good times, forget all the times I disappointed you. Look for, I want you to look for the love in the pain. And he tries to convince him there's love in this pain. Love isn't easy. It's difficult. You're supposed to go to hell and back with your partner. This is BS. When I tell you ultimately BS, I just think this person is a dog. Whoever this Perth person is, if you guys are fans of him, don't hate me, but the vibe that I get from these cards is I just wouldn't trust this person. He's very selfish. Now, what is the likely outcome in the next steps for Simon towards Perth? Let's go ahead and get this. Speaking his truth, 9 of Swords, 10 of Coins reversed, 2 of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the 2 of Coins. Honestly, I think that he's going to possibly pump the brakes. I think he's going to be honest about I've been waiting for this. Yes, I want you to do what's best for your heart, but at the same time, don't you see what's standing in front of you? I'm not going to be standing here very much longer. I think Simon's actually going to wake up to this. I think that they're going to finally start waking up and possibly remove all their crazy, intense energy towards the situation and kind of isolate themselves and focus on themselves. I think what's happening is you're waiting for so long, you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and this person never kind of steps to the plate. Or maybe I think Perth is possibly dragging their feet. When it comes to the connection, I definitely feel the 10 of Coins is reversed because he kind of gives up on that future. There's a lot of energy of just man, you need to really give up. Even though you can reconcile, even though you want to reconcile with this person, even though you feel like this person is meant for you, there's so many obstacles that stands in their way that this person, I think that Simon finally accepts okay, maybe it's not meant to be. Right? I think the inspiration does come in his silence and his isolation, that I need to get back to my life and back to my priorities and put this on pause. I'm just going to wish you the best as I go figure out my life. That's the best thing for this person to do. I don't really feel like Simon's going to, besides being honest and having, and I think they are going to have that heart-to-heart conversation, but I think they finally are going to stand up for themselves. All right, so what is Perth going to do to Simon? We have the Chariot, 2 of Cups reversed. Look at this. Page of Wands upright, 9 of Swords, King of Cups reversed, and the 7 of Wands. Self-sabotage like he always fucking does. What I see Perth doing is moving forward when having that discussion and saying, you're right, there is possibly no love here, and I have a lot of other things I'm inspired by and a lot of other things I need to discover about myself. There's going to be some emotional manipulation still in there. This person, I just don't... Oh, my God. I don't want to call this person a narcissist on this side, but I definitely know that this person can emotionally and manipulate the best of them. Because the way he does is he's trying to make it seem like him letting him go is his idea. Like, I want, what's up there? I can't let go of you. And what does it say? I want to be different. No, the fuck you don't. I think this person tells lies. I think this person is a control freak. I think spirit is letting you know it's never going to work as long as you have control. And I think he's trying to act like he doesn't have control, but he is in control. I think that there's not love here. He just loves how this person pines after him. He loves how this person just puts all of their love into him, and they don't really expect much in return. And that's something that I think Simon's going to have to work through. Therapy and some more stuff is going to have this person get more self-confident within themselves, because this person is truly addicted to this other person, and this person knows it. So this Perth person, I don't like it. I definitely feel like his actions are going to be blowing smoke up Simon's butt, gaslighting him, and some more shit on trying to convince him, like, yes, go figure yourself out, and when you do, I'll be right here. I'm not going anywhere. No, in all reality, this person isn't going to go anywhere, and they're going to be right back. So do I feel like Simon has learned their lesson totally? I don't know. The way this pattern is, and the way this, like, this intense, like, player aspect, not even player, but this intense I rule this relationship attitude I kind of get off of Perth, I don't like this. This is not healthy at all. This is so one-sided. But I don't know. I'll just to give my last opinion before I get my oracle cards. Do I feel like they're going to reconcile? I see possibly. I don't really feel like, only reason I'm saying possibly is because I don't really feel like Simon truly grasps the hold or understands that maybe all this love he feels is fabricated by Perth. I don't know. I just know these two should not be together, but I would not be surprised of the amount of love or unshakable loyalty or blind loyalty this person has to this person. This is sick. But I'm telling you, Perth is not innocent. If you guys are just like, don't talk about him like that. I don't know either one of these people, but what the cards are telling me, whoever this Perth person is, they're very, they can manipulate the best of them with emotions, with physical things. This person knows how to get what they want, but they're going to play their cards right to have them always pine. So I think he's going to be emotional, and he eventually might even block Simon, so Simon gets that fix. It's like he's crack, and Simon's supposed to be the crack addict, if that makes sense. I give somebody enough what they want, and then I let them do all the work for me. I don't like this person. Let's see this angel oracle advice. Ask help from others, and in my opinion, I think Simon needs to ask help how the hell to get away from the situation and to be open. It says romance and ask your angels. I don't get these. I really feel like the romance part is how he blinds him. I think Simon is blinded by Perth's romance that he eludes. This manipulation shit. It's not genuine. This isn't genuine at all. I really think the ask for help from others and ask your angels, I think that's Spirit's way of trying to get him to escape, because this romance he's blinded by this shit. Oh, Lord. Well, good luck to them. All right, people. If you guys know more on ET, feel free to comment below. Smash the like button on the way out. And on that note, I'll see you guys later.